Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. This is Sanjay Pradhan from Subject.com. In this tutorial, I will just give a walkthrough in Dynamics 365 customer engagement settings areas where and we will explore what are the settings options available in Dynamics 365 CRM sections. So let's start. So the first thing is we have two types of settings in Dynamics 365 customer engagement. One is personalization settings and another is advanced settings. In D360 in Dynamics 365 customer engagement, the settings are shifted to another area, that is top right corner. In the CAG symbol, you will find two options called as personalization settings and also advanced settings. So in personalization settings, you will get multiple options for setting scenarios like you can avail general settings. We have synchronization settings, activities, formats, email template settings, email signatures, email privacy, and languages. So in this personal options, we can set this type of settings here. Next is in personalization settings in general we have so in general settings we have multiple options like we can set default pans and tabs and we can set the records per page count. We can set the advanced find default mode and we can also set local time zone setup, default currency setup, high contrast visualization settings, and we can set our default country and region code. And in synchronization personalization settings we can manage filters, manage synchronization fields, manage outlook filters, and in activities settings we can set the default calendar and we can also set our default work hours and timing. The next is formats. In our personalization settings, we can set formats like if we want to show the formats in our customized way, we can select the we can customize the formats here and and here the format in the formats we can format the number, currency, times, or date and long date. And in personalization settings we have email templates. In this settings area you can create some email templates that can be used in activities, email activities while sending to the customers, or any business logic that requires some emails with a prefixed or a predefined email template. Here, we can manage the email signatures. If we want to append our signatures in any emails, then we can create our signatures here. And the next is personalized settings email. Here we can configure the email message to track in Dynamics 365 CRM, and also we can if there is any tracking rule is available, then we can enable the tracking rule so that any contacts created that is that converted to email and added to our email box. This is personal settings privacy. Here you can uh, enable the options if you want to send any reporting in case of any error. And we have language settings here in personalization settings. And the advanced setting is the most important thing which is required for developers and administrators. We have five areas in advanced settings. One is business management, customization, system settings, process center, and extensions. Let's discuss about business management. In business management, we have the flexibility to configure fiscal year settings and business closure settings, queues, sales territories, sites, currencies, relationship roles, roll-up queries, goal metrics, facilities equipment, configuration, research groups, service settings, then subjects, connection rules, automatic record creation and update rules, and LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And next we have template settings. Here we can create article templates, email templates, document templates, contract templates, mail merge templates, and email signatures. These are all are the settings that is very much important in our journey of development in Dynamics 365 customer engagement. And the next is product catalog. This is the most important configuration in Dynamics 365 sales module. We can configure families and products, price list, unit groups, discount lists, etc. And we have another advanced setting called the service management, where we can manage our queues and routing rules, and we can also define the service level agreement settings. So, uh, so these are the options in service management. Advanced settings, we can enable mobile offline profiles. We can set the options for mobile offline settings here in this area, and we can also check the synchronization errors in this sync error options in advanced settings. We can customize our Dynamics 365 in this area. We can create custom solutions. We can edit default solutions. We can set themes and create new themes, and we can create publishers, and we have also developer resources which will give the organization data URLs for development purpose. And another section is called as solutions, where we create solutions in this area. In advanced settings, we have Microsoft AppSource, where we can browse from a long list of apps that has been uploaded in Microsoft AppSource website. Then we have plugin trace logs. This area we can track if there is any tracing enabled for any plugins to check the logs. And we have solution history options which will be required for auditing purpose. And we have administration, which is the most important thing also. Here we can set announcements. We can use system settings for more settings, subscription management, resource in use, then auto numbering concepts we can set here, and some system notifications and some other settings also. In security advanced settings, we can configure users, we can configure security roles, we can also configure field security profiles. For hierarchy security, we can set positions here. You can create teams, you can create access teams. So this is most important area for advanced settings. Next is data management, where we can configure duplicate detection rules, and we can also create jobs like bulk record deletion. We can create some sample data. You can configure sample data for Dynamics 365. Most important is duplicate detection rules. Next is system jobs. Here, any asynchronous job runs if there is any error or any completion status. So any status of all asynchronous processes are logged here, so that we can check here. And for document management, we have SharePoint settings from within the Dynamics 365 CRM, so that we can store our documents there and connect from CRM to SharePoint. We have auditing settings, where we can enable the auditing option in global organization level. Then we can set the entity and field auditing level, and we can manage the audit logs also here. Then email configuration. Here we can configure the mailboxes of users, and we can also synchronize the server side options for email profiles. Another is activity feed configuration. Next is activity feeds rules. Another is Dynamics 365 apps for Outlook. Another is Sends Insight. Next is advanced setting processes. Here you can create new workflows and business process flows or actions or dialogues. So in this area you can create the processes. There is another option called as Microsoft Flow in advanced settings. And next is plugin profiles. If you want to debug a plugin, if the plugin should be profiled so that the details will be visible here. And we have another advanced settings, my apps, which which is a dashboard with all available apps for Dynamics 365. So this is all settings apps and that we can avail in Dynamics 365 platform. So in my next session, I will explain one by one in details. So this is just a walkthrough of the total settings area available in Dynamics 365 customer engagement. Thank you for your time. Meet you next time with a detailed scenario of this personalization settings. Thank you so much.